followed by performances at Raleigh's May-Mandy Concert Hall on Friday, December 6th, noon to 8 p.m. And
nice car, bro.
December 7th at 3 p.m.
Is that a 5 Series?
Yeah, 2018 530i.
2018 5 Series as well?
Sport Pack.
Sport Pack.
Apple CarPlay.
Apple CarPlay. I got burl walnut trim. What do you have?
No idea.
Looks like zebra wood. Nice option. I have heads-up display.
I do too.
Leather seats with sport buckets.
Same here.
Nice car, man.
Nice car to you too, man.
Where'd you get it?
Atlas Motors in Raleigh.
Atlas Motors.
Hey, why aren't you wearing your seatbelt?
Want to go to Starbucks and get a cup of coffee?
Yeah, why not?
Talk about business. So we have a lot of people ask us how to operate the E46 M3 SMG transmission. Now, this is the same, underneath the car, it is the same 6-speed transmission that you would get on a 3-pedal example. A little bit of difference though, there is a hydraulic pump that is essentially on top of the transmission doing everything for you, but operating it can be a little confusing. So we have a lot of folks who buy these sight unseen and we're not able to show them how to operate it. So I wanted to go ahead and take a few minutes to quickly operate the So Much Greatness transmission. Just like a manual car, when you get in and throw the key in, turn into position 2, you're gonna put your foot on the clutch, but there is no clutch. So the first thing we wanna do, turn the key on, put it over into 0, or in some models, earlier models I believe, it would indicate 1. Once it's in neutral, you can then start it. Now, much like the 6-speed transmission, to put it in reverse, you're gonna go over and up, and it'll indicate reverse. Put it back into neutral. To go back into gear, you're just gonna bump it over one more time to the right. Now, the first bump over is going to be fully manual mode, so you can actually shift the car like a dual clutch or a Steptronic, however you would. Down is upshift, away is downshift, and then of course you have your paddles here, shift sharpness indicator here, and there's 5 different bars. What that allows you to do is control how quick the shifts are. They can get pretty violent. That's one of the reasons why we see some of the subframe cracking in the rear, is the torque from the shifts on the rear carrier puts a lot of force. I typically leave it down in number 3 for driving around town. If you bump it one more time, you'll be in fully automatic mode, and anyone and everyone can drive it, including your wife or anybody who doesn't drive manual. When you come to a stop, you basically put it into neutral or leave it in first, turn the key off. If you come to a stop and leave it in neutral, the indicator will blink and chime. What you want to do is, of course, leave it in first gear and pull the e-brake just like a manual car. If the e-brake is down and this is in neutral, the car will roll just like a manual car. And that's pretty much it. That's how you operate BMW's So Much Greatness transmission. New inventory highlight, 2 E93 28s, 30,000 miles, 77,000 miles. We got another X3 here, starting to get newer generation, newer body X3s in. This is a 2018 with a 103 blue on tan, and then we got a white on tan 2019. Of course, we have our X3 M40s, 17 X3 35i, both 2018 5 Series, sport line, loaded to the gills, low ownership history. Real quick. Jay, I have a nice new box here. So this is not a trombone. This is a charge pipe for an N55, and those of you who have owned an M54 or M55 know that sometimes they like to blow up. I have the nickname No Boost Dan because I drove a 535 M55 for over a month with no charge pipe and no boost. Only like, 50% less power. Anyway, this is from VRSF. This is one of the nicest products that, in my opinion, one of the nicest charge pipe solutions you can get for an M54 or M55. It's something you can DIY yourself. If you buy an M55 car, whether it's a 335, 235, X3, X5, whatever, it's a cheap upgrade. The OEM alternative to a plastic piece, which looks like something out of Ace Hardware Aisle number 6 in the plumbing section is several $100s. Meanwhile, this is only about 140, 150 bucks shipped to your door. The cheaper Amazon brands typically tend not to go on to the inlet very smoothly, but this metal one right here not only looks good, but it's easy to install. You have extra clips, there's extra options. If you want some cool turbo noises, VOV, you can get a blow-off valve also added. So I'm gonna actually install this myself on our 135 that we just got. But if you have an N55 or N54, upgrade your charge pipe.
All right, guys, our pick of the week this week is this 2011 328 gray on black, 35,000 original miles, super clean car. Needed some maintenance. We're gonna throw some tires on it, take some of the dings out. Someone's gonna get a great car.
Yeah, who is this car for, John?
Whoever wants a car that is reliable and that doesn't care about the looks.
30K is insane to me. That is nuts, that is crazy. You know who you are and you know you need this. Pull on up. 30K, I can't believe this. 2011, 13 years. Oh my goodness, the engine is clean. You didn't clean this?
Huh?
Y'all didn't even clean this, did you? All they did was sticker it. And
Well,
it's,
we did a brake flush, coolant flush, oil change, and
dang,
piece of tires. It's got a little vibration, so we're gonna throw a set of tires on it.
that's crazy work, John.
What's up, guys? It's Dan and Atlas. Currently in our one owner Imola over black 6-speed M3. This thing is sweet. Probably my favorite car on the lot right now, except for maybe the 1M. That's tough though. But yeah, almost done with the work on this one. Very last thing we have to do, we were reinforcing the subframe on it in-house. So one of the big 3 will be done by us. All the records, all that good stuff. Come find it at atlasmotorsnc.com.
Thank you all for watching. If you guys like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, and follow us. We'll catch you next time. I hate being HR director.